Your elevation has them sick. Someone is really like sick to their stomach, literally, because of your elevation. Hey, family, welcome back to Transcend with Ebony. It's Ebony here, dropping by with another quick message. Welcome back, everyone. If this happens to be your first time here, welcome to the Transcend family. If you happen to be listening in on the podcast, welcome to another episode. I just have a quick message for someone. Your elevation has them sick. Someone is really like sick to their stomach, literally, because of your elevation. See, all the things that person did to you, they thought they were going to just live their life. And while that may be the case, they never expected this is what it would be. See, what they did to you, initially you might have gone through trauma, abuse, heartache, pain, all these things with this person, but in reality, that was a setup for your comeback. It was a minor setback for a major come up. And see, what that did was it allowed the Lord to course correct you. In that person hurting you, it pushed you right into the arms of the Lord where you should have been to begin with. It made you pray that much harder. It made you meditate that much longer. It made you surrender to God because you felt like you couldn't do anything more. This person wasn't going to change. It came to the point of you asking the Lord to remove anyone and anything that wasn't from Him in your life, anything that couldn't go with you to the next level, anything that needed to be removed. And so He removed it. People started falling off like flies. They just started falling off out of your life. People started disappearing up out of your life. People, places, things, situations, anything that wasn't sent by God started to just disappear. It just started to just melt off like butter. You hear me? And in doing so, all of that did was allow God to just catapult you into your destiny, catapult you into the very place that you should have been to begin with. Now you are in alignment and you're thriving. Now you are healed and you're ready to mount up with your wings like eagles and take flight. It's time for you to take off. Just like I dropped that word not long ago, this is your takeoff season. It's time for you to take off. I still keep seeing rockets and airplanes. It's time to take off. It's time for you to take flight, family. And see, for somebody to see this, because yeah, they're watching you. They're watching you from afar. Like I say in another word I dropped not long ago. I can't recall the title of it, but yeah, it was regarding them monitoring you, someone monitoring you. They're watching you from afar, whether they have to create fake pages and they're lurking your social media, your profile. They're trying to get a hold of anyone who might know you, and they're trying to find out what's going on in your life. And the reports that they're getting back, it's got them sick to their stomach. It's got them sick because the only thing that they're getting back is good reports, such as you thriving, you flourishing, you done glowed up. You look better than ever. You've been handling your business. You're being elevated. You're a whole business owner out here now. You know, the Lord has put many of you in certain positions. Many of you have platforms. Many of you now have influence out here in the kingdom. And this person is sick to their stomach because now they regret everything that they did, because if they wouldn't have done what they did to you, if they wouldn't have used you, if they wouldn't have fumbled you the way that they did, they can be a part of all that is taking place in your life now. They could be a part of all of that. For many of you, you actually wanted them to be a part of it. The life that you're living now is the life that you've been praying and asking God for, and that you knew was coming all along. But when you would speak out of faith and you would, affirm these things, and you would prophesy over your own life and your situation, maybe even theirs, sometime, about this being the life that you were going to have, they looked at you crazy. They thought you were a fool. You know, they thought you had lost your mind because how dare you speak that you were a millionaire, that you were successful, that you were wealthy, that you were all these things, even though you weren't yet that at that time. Even though you might have been walking in lack at that time, even though you didn't have the knowledge, the tools necessary to build the business at that time. But you stood in your faith. You was walking by faith and not by sight. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And see, you know that. And the word of the Lord is ingrained in your heart so much so that you believe this even when it didn't look like it, even when it looked like the exact and total opposite. You prophesied over yourself, you spoke over yourself, you spoke life into your situation rather than death. And you affirmed these things, that you were a millionaire, that you were a successful business owner, that you were all these things, and they looked at you sideways. They continue to treat you like trash. They continue to mistreat you, to misuse you, to mishandle you. And see, now that you've let go of the dead weight, now that you went and walked away and you allow God to remove all the wrong people from your life, now He's bringing the right people in. Not only is He bringing the right people in, He's bringing the resources, the provision, the opportunities. And it's just been blessing on blessing on blessing. And now that that is taking place, and this person is watching you from afar because they thought for a moment that they were going to see you fall. They thought for a moment that you were going to fall into the pit that they dug for you, when in reality, they fell in it themselves. And now they look over at you and you thriving and you shining like the diamond that you are. That crown is sparkling on top of your head. Now God has elevated you. He's exalted you. And if he's not exalted you yet, he is exalting you in this season. And these people see how blessed you are. They see how favored you are. It's clear to them now that you were walking with the Lord all along. Now, all of a sudden, it's hit them like a ton of bricks that, where you were onto something, where you were saying those things over yourself, when you were speaking life into yourself, your situation, and even them. It wasn't because you were crazy. It wasn't because you were delusional. It was because you had faith in the Lord and you trusted him and his promises. And because of that, it's all coming to pass in this season. And now they sitting back on the sidelines and they watching you and they sick to their stomach, family. They are sick to their stomach and they trying to figure out how can they get a seat at your table. And for someone, when you were involved with this person even asked you, what were you bringing to the table? You were the table. You were the table. And they had nothing to bring besides heartache, headache, drama, abuse. And now they want to know what they can possibly do to get a seat at your table. They see you glowed up. They see you living your best life. They see you living your blessed life. They see everything coming together for you. The same things that you were speaking back then are now a reality for you. They're beginning to manifest in your life in a tangible way. And this person is sick to their stomach. And even though it makes them sick to their stomach to watch, they can't stop watching you because they're in awe, they're in amazement of, how could you go from that to this? But it's nothing but the hand of God. You continue to shine like the diamond that you are, family. You continue to remember who you are, continue to remember whose you are, continue to move forward. The Lord is going to continue exalting you. The Lord has cleared your name. He is your vindicator. All charges have been dropped. Your name has been clear. You are being elevated. This is your season of elevation. So I just pray this quick message blesses someone and encourages someone. I love you all. God loves you all. God bless you all. Talk to you soon. Till next time.